The Model 2 just crashed every assumption we had about Tesla's future, and the automotive industry itself. For months, insiders whispered this car was dead, cancelled, impossible to build at a profit. Then, Elon Musk walked into a shareholder meeting and dropped a bombshell. $15,990 for a Tesla with full self-driving included. Not as an add-on. Not as a subscription. Built in. That's less than a used Camry, but with technology that can navigate itself through traffic. How did Tesla pull off what legacy automakers said couldn't be done? And what did they sacrifice to make it happen? Let's dive right in. Tesla announced the Model 2 at $15,990 for the base rear-wheel drive version, while the long-range variant tops out around $30,000. Both include full self-driving capability that previously cost an extra $10,000. This isn't just competitive pricing, it's market disruption at scale. Traditional automakers spend years developing vehicles that still can't match this value proposition. What forced Tesla's hand to price this aggressively? And can they actually make money at these numbers? The timing reveals something crucial. For months, industry analysts declared the Model 2 dead. Bloomberg reported production cancellations. Reuters cited internal sources claiming Tesla had abandoned affordable EVs entirely. Then Elon flipped the script in one shareholder meeting. This wasn't just a product launch, it was a statement that Tesla can still move faster than the rumor mill. The Model 2 strips away everything Tesla deemed unnecessary. No 360-degree cameras. No Apple CarPlay integration. Manual mirror adjustments. Rear windows controlled by hand, not motors. The passenger seat offers only 4-way adjustment compared to the driver's 10-way setup. Every physical button has been eliminated in favor of the 15.4-inch central touchscreen. Is this minimalism or cost-cutting disguised as philosophy? Here's where it gets interesting. Tesla kept the features that actually matter for daily driving. The base model delivers 300 miles of range, more than electric SUVs costing twice as much. Supercharger compatibility remains standard, with 225 kilowatt charging adding 170 miles in just 15 minutes. The cabin includes heated front seats, a panoramic glass roof with improved sound insulation, and a 7-speaker audio system. The trunk offers 75 cubic feet of space, and towing capacity reaches 3,500 pounds. These aren't luxury features. They're practical tools that owners will use every single day. The long-range version extends range to 321 miles and adds 310 horsepower, enabling 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration in 5.8 seconds. That's faster than most gas-powered family sedans. The 53 kilowatt-hour battery weighs 3,790 pounds, maintaining a balance between efficiency and stability. Tesla focused engineering resources on range, charging speed, and performance, the metrics that define electric vehicle ownership. Everything else became negotiable. Step inside, and the strategy becomes clear. The cabin feels spacious, despite the compact footprint, because Tesla eliminated visual clutter. The center console mimics the Cybertruck's open design. No unnecessary compartments or storage bins that collect loose change and old receipts. Vegan leather and fabric surfaces avoid pretending to be premium materials. This is honest design that doesn't apologize for being affordable. But here's the controversial part. Every function routes through the touchscreen. Seat adjustments, climate control, mirror positioning, all software controlled. For smartphone-native drivers, this feels natural. For anyone who grew up with physical buttons, It's a jarring transition that requires relearning muscle memory. Tesla is betting that younger buyers won't care, and older buyers will adapt. Are they right? Or will this decision haunt resale values 5 years from now? The sound insulation improvements tell a different story. Tesla added new lining to the glass roof and enhanced door seals, creating a quieter cabin than previous entry-level models. The 18-inch standard wheels can be upgraded to 19-inch for buyers wanting a more aggressive stance. These details suggest Tesla isn't just building a cheap car. They're building a car that happens to be cheap. There's a difference, and it shows in the execution. Tesla's unboxed production process promised to change everything. Instead of assembling cars on a traditional line, this method builds major components separately: doors, floor structure with battery, entire panel sections, then joins them in a final stage. The structural battery serves double duty as both power source and chassis reinforcement, eliminating redundant parts. The new motor costs only $1,000, one-third the price of the Model Y's unit, while using 0 rare earth elements and 75% less silicon carbide. Production costs could drop 50%. Factory space requirements shrink 40%. Then reality struck. Implementing unboxed required precise calibration of robots, sensors, and software. Any minor failure stopped the entire line. As Model 2 deadlines approached, Tesla faced a choice: perfect the new system or deliver cars on time. They chose pragmatism over purity, creating a hybrid approach that combines unboxed elements with proven Model 3 and Y production methods. Critics called it a retreat. Tesla called it smart engineering. By mixing platforms, they maintained the brand's DNA: quick acceleration, software integration, refined handling, while using existing factory infrastructure. This decision saved billions in retooling costs and prevented supply chain nightmares that have plagued other manufacturers. The Model 2 shares components with its siblings, making maintenance and repairs simpler across Tesla's lineup. This also created production flexibility. Tesla can alternate Model 2 manufacturing with other vehicles based on demand fluctuations or subsidy changes. Assembly line workers already know the system, reducing training time and error rates. What looked like compromise turned into competitive advantage. How many other automakers can pivot production strategy mid-development without collapsing the entire program? Legacy automakers spent the last 5 years claiming affordable EVs were impossible at a profit. Tesla just proved them wrong, or called their bluff. GM, Ford, and Volkswagen all announced budget electric vehicles, then quietly delayed or canceled them, citing cost pressures. Meanwhile, Tesla engineered their way around the same obstacles using modular design and ruthless prioritization. Chinese manufacturers like BYD have been eating into global market share with affordable EVs, especially in Asia and Europe. The Model 2 is Tesla's counterpunch, offering American engineering, established charging infrastructure, and autonomous driving capability at prices that compete with Shenzhen's finest. Will this stop the tide of Chinese electric vehicles? Or has Tesla already ceded too much ground? The bigger question targets the entire automotive industry. If Tesla can profitably sell a self-driving electric car for under $16,000, what excuse do traditional manufacturers have? They've had decades to optimize production, established supplier relationships, and government incentives. Yet they consistently deliver vehicles that cost more and offer less. Is this incompetence, or are their business models fundamentally broken? Including full self-driving in the base price changes the calculation entirely. FSD previously cost $10,000 as a standalone purchase or $99 monthly as a subscription. Tesla is effectively giving it away to make the headline price more shocking. But there's strategy beneath the generosity. Every Model 2 on the road becomes a data collection node, feeding real-world driving scenarios back to Tesla's neural networks. More cars mean better training data, which improves the system faster, which makes the technology more valuable. This creates a feedback loop, where Tesla's autonomous driving improves at an accelerating rate while competitors struggle to gather comparable data. Waymo operates in limited geographic areas. Crews suspended operations after safety incidents. Traditional automakers licensed technology from third parties rather than developing it internally. Tesla is playing a different game entirely, using the Model 2 as a Trojan horse to dominate autonomous driving development. But here's the catch. FSD still isn't fully autonomous. It requires driver supervision and can't legally operate without someone ready to take control. The name is aspirational, not descriptive. Is Tesla overselling capability to move inventory, or betting that regulatory approval will arrive before buyers lose patience? The answer shapes whether the Model 2 becomes a revolution or an expensive cautionary tale. So here's what Tesla actually pulled off, and why it matters more than the sticker price suggests. They didn't just make an affordable electric car. They engineered a data collection army disguised as transportation, where every Model 2 on the road feeds autonomous driving algorithms that competitors can't match. While legacy automakers debate whether budget EVs are profitable, Tesla already won by making the car itself secondary to the technology ecosystem it enables. This is exactly why they included full self-driving in the base price. It's not generosity, it's strategy. The more vehicles gathering real-world driving data, the faster Tesla's neural networks evolve, the wider the gap becomes between them and everyone else chasing autonomous capability. And this is just the beginning. If Tesla can manufacture a self-driving EV for under $16,000, what happens when battery costs drop another 30% over the next 3 years? When solid-state technology reaches mass production? The Model 2 isn't the destination. It's proof that the barriers everyone claimed were impossible were just excuses. Now the question shifts to legacy manufacturers. Do they accept that their century-old business models can't compete? Or do they find a way to radically transform before market share evaporates? Because Chinese competitors aren't waiting, and Tesla just raised the stakes. What impact do you think the Model 2 will have on traditional automakers' EV strategies? Will this force them to innovate, or prove they can't adapt fast enough? This is Tech Revolution, where we break down the innovations reshaping transportation and technology. If you want analysis that connects the dots others miss, you know where to find us. The automotive revolution isn't coming. It's already here. And it costs less than a used Camry. Every EV maker is adding more tech, more features, more complexity. But Tesla just shocked everyone with the Model 2, a car that does the opposite. Fewer components by 30 to 40%. One camera instead of 12. Battery modules you can replace individually, cutting repair costs by up to 60%. Wait, less technology means more durability? Repair bills slashed by half? How does removing features make a better car? Is this Tesla admitting modern EVs are over-engineered nightmares? Or the smartest move to finally make electric cars truly affordable to own, not just buy? Let's dive right in.